A video about eating habits may seem unrelated to other videos I've made, but it is not. It just deals with a different problem of our society, a very serious one actually, that concerns us all, especially nowadays because the quality of the food we eat drops year after year. What if I told you that everything you know about food is wrong? Nah, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to scare you with this one. Well, I want to make clear that I am not here to propose the perfect diet or other weird diets to you. The purpose of this video is to be useful. And how am I going to do that? I will try to prove to you that the big food industries and their filthy money control your knowledge over food. Therefore, many of the things you've been told are not quite true or even total lies. Personally, I'm academically involved in this field, and even though no university really teaches people how to eat well, at least not how I intended, I have been taught how to interpret scientific papers and understand and judge the mechanisms behind them. Keep in mind that doctors are not taught nearly as much about preventing diseases as opposed to curing them. And how could it be otherwise, since health today is one of the biggest industries in the world? You can make more money curing people after they get sick than preventing their diseases. Do you think I'm exaggerating? Not at all. If the states were truly interested in the well-being of their citizens, would they impose regulations on food industries that threaten public health, or would they spend billions of dollars to create new drugs? I am not naive. I know that this system gets the economy going, but since I don't reason like a bank, I feel like it is my duty to warn you of the risks. Imagine if we found a cure for 1/3 of all cancers. What if I tell you that we already have one? It is our food. But since in the US alone cancer is a business worth $150 billion, you will not be hearing this on TV. Instead, you will be hearing how cool it is to eat this or this. Some years ago, the World Health Organization conducted a scientific research and concluded that sugar should account for no more than 10% of a healthy diet. This means that people would spend roughly 10% of their money for sugary foods. Guess who didn't like this? The sugar industries got furious at the guidelines and threatened to bring the World Health Organization to its knees by ending its funding of almost $500 million. According to companies like Coca-Cola and PepsiCo, one can be healthy even if 1/4 of one's calories derive from sugar. That's a lot of sugar. For a person eating 2000 calories per day, this would equal 500 calories taken from 130 grams of sugar, or about 31 teaspoons. Just imagine how much power and influence these industries have if they can go against public health, scientific research, common sense, and the biggest international health association and just get away with it. The truth is that your body needs 0 grams of sugar per day. 0. If you eat it every now and then though, without exaggerating, you should be fine. But the less you eat, the better your health will be. As incredible as it may sound, there are studies that suggest that sugar consumption makes people stupider. And this raises more questions. Why do these industries promote such a high consumption of sugar? The answer is simple. They are greedy and they want to make as much money as possible. Well, sugar is cheap. It makes everything taste nice, and this way they cover up the bad quality of the garbage they sell to us. And as if that wasn't enough, it is very addictive. Now you know what to respond to your grandmother when she tells you that sugar is necessary to the brain. Moreover, do not think that other types of sweeteners are much better. Food industries often replace sugar with these, and this is also the case for the so-called foods for diabetics. It has been demonstrated that they often do more harm than common products, and they are even more expensive. In fact, they disrupt the regulatory mechanisms of insulin, amplifying the symptoms of diabetes. They do not even have mercy for sick people. The bottom line is that corporations are ruthless and will exploit every means possible to make profit, even at your expense. Do not be the next victim.